Alright everyone, today we're going to be doing this Anna and her fish problem. As it reads, Anna bought 8 tetras and 2 rainbow fish for her aquarium. The rainbow fish cost $6 more than the tetras. She paid a total of $37. Which of the following is true? Select all that apply. And the rest are just multiple choice. So I've written down the equation over here. One of the equations over here. Given that I'll say this here, x is the tetra and y is the rainbow fish, so that's just the cost, meaning 8 tetra and 2 rainbow fish. We know that y, being the cost of the rainbow fish, is just x plus 6, so we can substitute this in for y over here. Let's do that. That gets us a new equation of 8x plus 2 parentheses x plus 6 equals 37. So now we can distribute the 2 to these two, and that gets us 8x plus 2x. So let me do that first. And since they have like terms, we can just say this is 10x. 10x, and then 2 times 6 is 12. So plus 12 equals 37. Now we can solve for x, so we subtract 12 on both sides. This cancels out. Minus 12 here. We get 10x equals 25. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. Cancels out. That leaves us with x equals 2.5. Now remember, x is the cost of the tetra, so we can say, we'll label it here. Tetra cost. So tetras cost $2.50, and now that we know what x is, we can plug that in to our y equals x plus 6, and we get right up here 2.5 plus 6 equals 8.5, meaning that that is our rainbow fish. We'll say y equals 8.5. So rainbow fish costs $8.50 and tetra costs $2.50. Now we can look at the multiple choice here and give us an actual answer. And I'll just erase this. So the first multiple choice, it reads, reducing the number of rainbow fish by 1 would result in a total cost of $28.50. So we can just do that out. We know rainbow fish is 850, so we do 37 minus 850. And that would in fact get us 2850. So we would circle out A. A does work. B says an equation to find the cost T in dollars of a tetra is 8t plus 2t plus 6 equals 37. So this one, we can do that out. We know that we already know the cost of tetra. It's 250, so we just plug that in. We get 250 times 8 is what, 20? So we get 20 plus 5. That's 25. Plus 6 was 31. And 31 does not equal 37. So I'll do this one in red. B would not work. Let's look at C. The cost of 4 tetras is the same as the cost of 1 rainbow fish, so we can just do that out. 250 times 4 is 10. Oops. Times 4 is 10. And we know that rainbow fish is 850. 10 does not equal 850. So we would also say C does not work. I'm going to skip D for now, because it's a little long, and we'll do E next. Let me just get rid of this last part. Okay. 1 rainbow fish plus 5 tetra cost $21. You can see the math out. 5 times 2.5. 12.5 plus 8. That looks like 125. 12.5 plus 850 equals 21. So E would also work. Now let me just get rid of this, and we'll talk about D. Okay. So, depending on the way you look at the problem, I would say D works. The option says an equation to find the cost R in dollars of rainbow fish is 8R plus 2R, plus 2 parentheses R plus 6 equals 37. Now, in the context of this question, we're not buying 8 rainbow fish, even if it says 8R. We're only buying 2 rainbow fish. So let's just solve out the equation first. It's incredibly similar to the one I made, so we'll just write it with R instead. So same thing, we get 10R plus 12 equals 37. Subtract 12. That gets us 10R equals 25. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. R equals 2.5. Now, it says that R is the cost of rainbow fish, and we know that rainbow fish is not $2.50. That's Tetra. But we also know we're not buying 8 rainbow fish. So what I would do is, I would say, we're not looking at 8R here. We know R is 2.5. We can plug it into that part of the equation, so we'll write that here. So this gets us 5 plus 12 to 17. And we know 8 times 2.5 is 20. So we just add plus 20. This gets us 37. So while, yes, you can use D to find the cost of rainbow fish, in the context of what just the multiple choice question gives you, I'm not sure I would circle this on a test. Normally I would circle this, so we'll say D does work, but if you do this on a test, I would say the teacher might mark it wrong, and you'll probably have to argue with them for why you're right. You can use D, and I do agree D does work, but only if you sort of look at the whole context and not just what the multiple choice gives you. So A and E, safe answers. D, I would say it works, but you'd have to do a little bit of arguing if the person disagrees. So yeah, thank you for watching.